Hey, Apothecary Diaries fans, are you ready for the grand finale of Season 2? With 2 more episodes, we're about to dive into the climax, and you won't want to miss a single beat. But before we get there, let's take a deep breath and recap everything you absolutely must remember. Let's dive in! Maomao's sharp mind and knowledge of medicine and poisons have continued to be indispensable. She solved cases ranging from mysterious pregnancies and fake deaths to deciphering ancient Imperial selection tests. She even saved Gyokuyu's breech birth, recommending her exiled adoptive father, Loulan, for the risky caesarean. Maomao was later forcibly taken from the rear palace. This abduction was orchestrated by Suirei, who had infiltrated the palace as the eunuch Tian. Suirei, working with Shenlu, threatened Maomao with violence against Shishou, effectively holding Shishou hostage to force Maomao to leave the palace with her. Maomao was taken through an old abandoned waterway, then by ship and boat to a remote village in the northern province. During the journey, Maomao deduced that Suirei knew Loulan was her father, believing she was being used as leverage against him. It was revealed that Jinshi is not a eunuch at all. He merely uses suppressants to maintain that appearance. Maomao discovered this accidentally during an assassination attempt. While officially recognized as the emperor's younger brother, known by his true name, Kazuigetsu, the full truth of Jinshi's parentage remained shrouded in mystery. This revelation was established. Hints have surfaced, particularly during his childhood dream where he learned the man he thought was his father was actually his brother. More significantly, after seeing Aduo and Jinshi face to face, Maomao wondered if Aduo's baby and Jinshi might have been swapped at birth, a possibility that could have led to her adoptive father's expulsion. This theory is further fueled by Maomao questioning the true parentage of the emperor's brother, based on Empress Dowager Anshi's age at conception. His position as the former crown prince is also later revealed, only changing when Gyokuyu gave birth to the new heir. Jinshi became the target of multiple assassination attempts. Notably, during a purification ceremony, Maomao intervened just as a heavy ornament, rigged with a low-melting lead alloy, was about to fall on him. This plot, orchestrated by the cunning court lady Suirei, involved the theft and replacement of original ceremonial tools and was connected to a warehouse fire and other poisonings. Another significant attempt occurred during a hunting trip where Faithers were used. The new pure consort, Loulan, was revealed to be a master of disguise, using her many ladies-in-waiting as body doubles, while she herself roamed the palace as the unassuming maid Shishou. This facade allowed her to interact freely with Maomao and Xiaolan, often over their shared interest in insects. Loulan is the daughter of Prime Minister Shishou and Shenmei. Jinshi discovered her use of body doubles when he meticulously memorized the features of ladies-in-waiting. The cunning court lady Suirei, Loulan's half-sister, was a central antagonist. She faked her death using a resurrection drug, infiltrated the palace as the eunuch Tian, and was behind several incidents aimed at the Imperial brother, Jinshi. She later kidnapped Maomao and Shishou, taking them to a remote village where her mother's family, the Shi Clan, was based. Suirei is the first child of Prime Minister Shishou. Her mother, the former emperor's illegitimate daughter, was banished from the inner palace. The former emperor himself asked Shishou to marry his banished daughter, who then became Suirei's mother. This complex background contributes to the ongoing political tensions, especially as her stepmother, Shenmei, later ousted Suirei and her mother from their position, reducing them to servants. Prime Minister Shishou is revealed as the architect behind the Shi Clan's rebellion. Adopted into the main Shi family due to his intelligence, he was highly favoured by the former and current emperor. The former emperor had asked him to marry his illegitimate daughter, Suirei's mother. He also married Shenmei, and they had Loulan. His influence allowed him to force out consort Aduo. Shenmei, Loulan's mother, exerted a tyrannical hold over the family. She is characterized by her inherent cruelty and obsession with regaining youth. She abused Suirei and displaced her and her mother from the main family. Maomao discovered Suirei's lab and a Faefa assembly workshop, used for assassination attempts within the Shi stronghold. The Shi clan was actively preparing for war, which Lahan's investigation confirmed through unreported expansion. Loulan attempted to mitigate her mother's actions by evacuating workers and destroying the gunpowder factory. She also tried to protect the poisoned Shi children. While she served Shenmei and facilitated the Shi clan's schemes, her personal motivations for targeting Jinshi and acquiring the resurrection drug seemed to go deeper than just family loyalty. What is her ultimate aim, and how will her history with the Imperial family play out? Lakan's role has become increasingly significant, actively involving himself in the Shi Rebellion. Does he genuinely support Jinshi, or is he manipulating events to achieve his own, yet undisclosed, objectives, perhaps involving Maomao? The foreign envoys were initially suspected in the assassination attempts on Jinshi, and were involved in the distribution of the suspicious scented oils, which Maomao discovered could harm pregnancies. Maomao observed one of the foreign envoys when she arrived at the Fox village. Envoy Ayla was later seen directly with Shenmei at the Shi stronghold. How deeply were they involved in the wider conspiracy, and what will their final impact be? Episodes 47 and 48 are set to deliver the climactic conclusion to this intense season. We've seen the Imperial Royal Guard launch their full assault, Lakan trigger an avalanche, and Maomao finally ask Jinshi for his protection. What will be the final impact of the foreign envoys? How will the various members of the Shi clan face judgment? And now that Jinshi's true identity is known to Maomao, how will their relationship evolve after these perilous events? That's everything you need to remember to fully appreciate what's coming next. Make sure you don't miss the epic conclusion. If you found this recap helpful, please like this video, leave a comment below with your own theories, and subscribe for more deep dives into your favourite anime. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.